A Fox News alert for you now. 26 governors have announced that they will refuse Syrian refugees. But did you know that they're already here? So how are we vetting them? And why is President Obama still going ahead with this plan to bring thousands more to our home? Here to react, Texas Congressman Louie Gohmert. Congressman, thanks for being here this morning.
Sure. Glad
okay,
to be with you, Elizabeth.
How confident are you that this vetting process will indeed keep our home safe?
Well, I was amazed when FBI Director Comey testified in the last 2 or 3 weeks that they had a fabulous data bank for Iraqis. I didn't realize they'd taken fingerprints off IEDs, all kinds of things. They had the government database. Not so with Syria. They don't have much of anything to vet the Syrians with. So for Ben Rhodes and all of these, and the president, all these folks who say, oh, we don't have to worry, the FBI is vetting. The FBI director makes clear we got nothing to vet them against. We're working with a blank here. So it is good that the governors are concerned. Shows once again the best government is closest to the people, because our president doesn't have a clue. In fact, it's tragic as what happened was in Europe. They declared war on Israel economically the day before these terrorist attacks. The attacks show it's not Israel the world needs to be at war with.
Congressman, I want to bring you House Homeland Security Chairman Michael McCall's open letter to the president. It said this: our nation has a proud tradition of welcoming refugees into our country, but in this particular case, the high threat environment demands that we move forward with greater caution. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. And when the FBI director himself says we have ISIS operating in every state. He had said that wasn't sure about Alaska for a while. Now we know they're in every state. They could have simultaneous hits. And the president is still refusing to acknowledge that it is radical Islam. By the way, the president doesn't have any degree in Islamic studies. Al-Baghdadi, that's head of ISIS, has a BA, MA, and a PhD in Islamic studies from University of Baghdad. He's a world expert on Islam. He said ISIS is Islam. So choose which expert you believe, the politician in Washington or the PhD in Islamic studies that's head of ISIS.
Congressman, let me ask you this. You know, the argument's being made, we need to uphold our American values. How do you reconcile that with the situation that we're in now? ISIS has directly warned that they will come to the heart of Washington right here. They are tending to keep their promises. How do we be a nation where people can find refuge and have mercy, yet at the same time keep our nation safe?
Great question, Elizabeth, because so many, we used to be called a Christian nation. The Supreme Court had called us that at one time. And so some people are troubled where we're supposed to embrace the foreigner. Individually, we do that. But when you are part of the government, your job is to protect the people within your border and make sure they are safe, so that the people individually in your borders can do those things and be meek and loving and love one another. But when you're the government, you are to punish wrongdoing and you're to keep the people safe. That's the #1 charge. Provide for the common defense against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And this president doesn't get it. He's too concerned about global warming and climate change, those kind of things. We have an obligation to protect the people of the United States, #1, and then let them individually do the loving.
Congressman Gohmert, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Great to see you.